This video reviews the exit activity for the distance time graph of the people mover at the Pittsburgh International Airport. The people mover at the Pittsburgh International Airport quickly moves passengers to and from the landside terminal to the terminal where the airplanes are parked for departures and arrivals. The graph above shows the typical motion of a people mover train over a 3-minute period. The first question asks, how many stops does the train make during the 20 or 200 seconds on the graph? As we've seen with previous graphs, anytime an object is stopped is when it has no change in distance over time. So here between times 80 to about 110 or so is where we would see the train stopped. That's the first stop. We also see a second time over by 180 and 190 seconds where the train is also stopped. That's the second one. So the total number of stops the train makes is 2. The second question asks, what is the average velocity of the train from 0 to 80 seconds? So 0 to 80 is identified here on a graph. So we know that the velocity is going to have to be equal to the d over t. So the distance that the train travels is 500 meters. And it's traveling that distance in 80 seconds. Plugging that into the calculator, you should get that the train travels 6.25 meters per second during that portion of the trip. The third question asks, what is the average velocity of the train from 80 to 100 seconds? So again, if we're using our v equals distance over time, the change in distance from 80 to 100 is 0 meters, and the time change is 20 seconds. If I take a number as 0 divided by 20, you are going to end up with 0 meters per second. And the final question, the train is traveling from point 0 to about 500 from time indices 0 through 80. So that means that the train was moving away from the station where it started at. So the correct answer here would be away. It is moving toward the station on the other side here.